And we're trying to do too much. We're trying to create too much when there's nothing there. And in the end, the story of the game was the turnovers. It's 30-11 points off turnovers, and it's a great lesson for our young guys. It's hard to win in this league. Every possession matters, and especially with the pace and the three-point shooting today. You turn the ball over with a careless play, it's automatically a layup or a three at the other end, and the whole momentum shifts. And so it takes a lot of discipline to play 48 minutes and keep making the right play over and over again. And so I love the effort tonight, but I thought we got a little too ambitious, and that led to some turnovers that really hurt us.
I think you had 11 fouls.
I'm sorry?
I think you had 11 fouls in the third quarter.
Yeah.
And that's the quarter you lost by 12. You say it often, but turnovers and fouls.
Yeah. I mean, it's, defending without fouling is so important for a number of reasons, right? And part of it is obviously you don't want to give up cheap points, but it's hard to play offense when you're taking the ball in net over and over again. And so I think they shot like 15 free throws in the third, and that was the other key, was turnovers and fouls. So, like I said, amazing effort by our guys. I'm really proud of them. And this should be a great learning experience for our group in terms of, what it takes to win a game, especially on the road, and we'll learn from it.
What did you think of Westbrook and what he's kind of...
Russell was great.
Yeah.
I thought, they got great effort and production from all their vets. DeRozan took over that third quarter getting fouled. Russell was incredible all night. And then Dennis, down the stretch, making big plays. Do you have any water, Randy? Thank you. So I thought it was a vet game, for them where they – thank you. I just thought they made the plays. They kind of used their savvy to get to the line, to beat us in certain spots, to, bait us into some turnovers. And so, our young guys got a lesson. Yeah.
Speaking of vets, you said all along you're not worried about Al. Tough change. When you have a player, especially a veteran player, struggling the way he is, what can you do to help get him back on?
Just got to keep playing. I thought Al played a great basketball game tonight. The ball didn't go in. He took all the right shots. They all look good. They're going to go in. He's Al Horford. We know what kind of shooter he is. His presence defensively, his rebounding. He's a hell of a player. It's just a slow start for him, to be expected, honestly, when you go to a new team. And I'm not worried about Al at all. Man, Will was amazing. This guy from the beginning of camp has shown he's an NBA player, and the experience, the poise. He doesn't turn it over. He makes the right play. He can handle the ball under pressure. He makes the right pass. This guy's a hell of a player.
Coach, follow about Will and Kings player, the Nick.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Will and
the Kings player.
Can you speak into the microphone?
Okay,
Thanks.
thank you. Will and the Kings player, the Nick Clifford, they both rookie, and they both have the 4 years college basketball experience. And you always mention about how important about those experience.
Yeah.
I was wondering, what's your impression of those young players have been able to fit in the NBA so quickly?
Yeah, the college experience is a big deal. Will played and won a national championship last year, and all those big games, all that learning that comes from playing under pressure, understanding what wins. It all matters. And so most players in the league today, come in with very little experience and playing big games. And it's hard for them to, suddenly be thrown into the deep end. And so the benefit of guys like Will and Quentin is you get all those reps at a high level in college. You're just, more ready for what you're facing in the NBA.
Where are you seeing growth from Moses?
Moses has just found his groove, shooting the ball, obviously, and he's found his conditioning. You know, to miss 2 weeks of camp is really difficult, especially when camp is only 3 weeks and you start right into the season. So the first few games of the year, you know, he was behind, and he's clearly caught up. I mean, he is, you know, he's shooting the ball well. He's defending at a high level. He's competing every second. It's fun watching Moses play. Thanks.
Thank you.